going to go through a box of 1,000. So I'm just going to having some problems with my phone. Just doing this off my phone this morning. Okay, I'm going to see if we can get this working. Some corrosion here, huh? So I'm looking for is 220. So I'm pull these 2019s out now and look at them afterwards for the 16 serrations. back afterwards so that I'll have to go through the whole thing at the very end. And you can see they've got another black one here. Oh, there's a hockey one. And there's a black one. Now the black toonies used to be a bit more unique, but now you just get them from the mint, which is unfortunate for collectors and so forth, because you're just going to buy them from the mint. Makes it not as entertaining to sort of find them, and makes it not lucrative to be looking for these. Unfortunately, that's what the Canadian Mint has done. And I'm kind of doing this early in the morning for my location. It's kind of 5 in the morning. This was more just kind of had to get some of these back. And I just thought I'd just do a quick upload. And there's another 2019 and their black Toonie Hunt. So they are actually quite dark. So there's the Nunavut one coin. You can see that there. So they've actually, you know, new indigenous coin that's a colored coin, much like the Northern Lights one. It's for the indigenous, Canadian indigenous, I think it's just been released. It So we might not find any here because I think these ones were pulled. Because I've had these for a bit of a while, so they probably won't find any indigenous ones in there today. The reason why I set the live thing up as well is I keep trying to try different things. I'm just using this as a mobile, which is not as good because can't switch, and you don't get a great sense of what's happening because it's very limited. I do want to kind of try this box to get an idea of if it would work because it's very limited space here. So that's why I'm kind of shooting in this whole area. It'll limit my field for me to work in. So kind of where I'm supposed to shoot as well. I'm not running multi cameras, so I know that I watch a lot of YouTubers that have like multiple cameras. They do a really good job of getting it. I'm always wondering how they're doing it with the one person, if they have other people helping them out. I'm just gonna reach in here. We got another black one, 2 black ones, 3 black ones. Look at that, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we got another the Nunavut one right as well. Now, the 2019 is we pulled out. If it's a really good 2019, I know that you can get quite a high mint state. I think we sent one away, and it was mint state 63, which is, it just came out almost perfect. Oh, there's an armistice one. And they are unique. So now, for those joining me, these are toonies, Canadian toonies, and they're just a steel outer coating, so there's no precious metals in any of these, not like when they do a nickel hunt, silver dollar hunt in the States, where they're finding silver actually in the money. There's no silver we're never going to find in these. And especially in the machine rolls like these ones, we're never going to find any. I have not ever found anything that was like slug from any other country, just because it's going through a coin sorter. So we're going to pretty much be just on toonies here. Again, I mean, everyone has their. We do it because we enjoy it, sort of the fun of it. So. There's Johnny McDonald there. I think for me, I like looking through ones that have actually just been hand rolled. And I find it more exciting in the sense that it's, I'm not sure if there's an armistice header on there. I probably would use the word funner, but I'm not sure if it's English. Is that a proper correct word? Funner? More enjoyable? Yeah. I have the armistice one off the top. Another one. Sometimes in these, it's hit and miss between the machine. Oh, there's a nice 50 hockey. And the colored ones, I think they produced 2 million, and non-colored there's only 1 million. So actually the wearer of the two is obviously the non-colored. And that looks in pretty good shape. I'll just pick it up again as soon as I go through here. Johnny McDonald again. He's looking a bit weathered, but we'll just put him on anyways. The great thing with this is always you can put them back into circulation if I don't like the look of them. I can get worn. The mint will eventually take them out as well after they get too worn as well. So just because it's I'm actually going to visit the mint, which I think is kind of exciting next week. So that's an exciting thing for me. So I'll shoot some video of that. So there's a 50. That's looking pretty good. Right? Doesn't look dropper. Just with the naked eye, I don't see a lot of bangs or scratches on it, so that's in pretty good condition. It's a nice looking coin, right? So, besides my paw prints over it, yeah, it was in pretty good shape. So what I'm going to do in a few minutes is I have a good stack of the 2019s. I'm going to run through it and see if I can show you how to find the serrations on it. It's kind of weird. That's another armistice. St. Remembrance Day, I believe. It's a bit loud when I drop those in this piece. So as I said, don't have my glasses with me, the 16 serrations, but I can pretty much just do it just with your naked eye. You can see the serrations on the side of the coin there. And I'll pick them up in a second, see if we can kind of give myself one more roll and just see if I can actually get enough. Because I basically want to dump those back into here anyways. So, if you have any questions, please ask. It's always neat to have questions regarding toonies or any other coins. And it makes them a bit more enjoyable for people. Myself, interacting. So right now you can see that we're not getting any dark ones just because looking at it quickly. But we're just going to go through these. I'm going to pull those 2010s out as well. I'm going to look for serrations in them as well. Not sure what that one is. Which one that is? Oh, that's the insulin one. So they have an insulin with a colored and non-colored again. I believe it's probably 2 million in a million. That one was just released, I believe, last year. I'll double check on the date on that one. Right. '21, so 2 years ago, I guess. And I think it's like a bluey white insulin when it's done in color. So let me just give myself a second here, put these away. Let's see if we can just while we're sitting here. See if I can kind of see this. So what I'm doing here is I'm lining them up. Become very apparent. You see it. As you can see there, I'm not sure if you can see. This last one has more serration, so it actually goes longer. So I think that's the easiest way to kind of find those serrations. So I line it up. I have to bring it down for myself so I can see it. Yep, that's definitely it. So I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, the light. So, but it's actually longer. So you have like 3 or 4 you put together, and then you can kind of see it right there. It's going longer. So that was an error. So that one we want to keep. I'll put that to the side. These ones we're going to dump over here. And just double check these quickly. These ones, and I'll get back to opening rolls. So see the line up with it. There. There. Those ones are all the same. Just using our back control piles to feed in. That was one that we found. The 16 serrations. Now I will have to probably pause or look at, because I think could be the other way around. Well, actually, I don't even have to. We'll just look and see what the 2010 is. But I don't have a lot of 2010s. It's like 2 over there. So those are the 2 years that I know that have the air for the serrations on the edge of the coin. See, they still make errors at the mint, which is kind of nice. Because they're always working on not to make errors. If they didn't have errors, you would make looking for coins. It's not as enjoyable. There's a Florida leaf. Quebec. Oh, there's the Northern Lights, but that is the non-glow-in-the-dark one right there. You can see the canoe in the bottom left there. I believe that was the first glow-in-the-dark coin produced in the world. I think how they fabricate is actually taken off, because I know that I see that stuff out of Australia. And you could comment if I'm wrong, but they do make now coins that have colored. I'm not sure they do glow in the dark, but definitely do colored coins. I know when it came out, it was a big rush to get them. So there's actually, I have one. I think if I do have one around here, there is 2 variations. There's actually a little bit of an arrow on it with the mountains, and that has to do with, it looks like the mountains are covered in snow. And that's an error. The die was not lined up. I think the printing of the color was not lined up. So the mountains look like they have a snow-covered mountains or non-snow-covered mountains. But it is an error. So those are the 2 variations of the colored. So you can see there, we got some, oops, right away we got some black ones in there. Pull those out, because again they're unique. Try 19. Here's Vimy. Not sure if you can see that. I'll pull it out as well. I will say that when I look on a camera above my shoulder, I do go a lot slower. Usually believes is pretty quick, I guess, because I'm also trying to create some dialogue by myself early in the morning. Like I said, it's quite early here in the morning on the West Coast, so if anybody's actually up on the West Coast, good for you. It's the only good thing, as I said, I was saying why I like hand rolled, because it's sometimes a bit more unique, maybe. The machine roll, at least we know that there's $50 in each. Lots of times you can get hand rolled. Sometimes you get with a quarter in, and usually that means that we're always adding back. So kind of the cost of a roll is costing us $2 instead of finding anything productive out of it. When I look on here on my screen, it's actually good contrast, but on the video screen it kind of is a bit blurry. I guess that's because the delay in the signal. And I'm not sort of a huge supplier of YouTube content, so I'm probably throttled down for my content. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I found my Northern Lights. So that one you can see on the mountains. There's not a, I'm gonna grab it. So I'm gonna put that right here for a quick second. Let me grab one that I have. I wanted to show you the difference. So in this one, you can see the white on the mountains. Let me get that right way up. There's the white on the mountains. And this one, there's no white. You can see that. So we can just bring those both up, put these coins down. A huge mess as I'm doing this. Bring this up. So I'll bring these up. I'm going to show you. So there's the white. The snowy mountains and the non-snowy mountains. It's kind of neat because it makes two variations of it. So we just found one of the colored ones, and I wanted to show the difference. The snowy mountains and the non-snowy mountains. So I'm going to keep this one. This one's in another. I have that aside. I'll keep that over here. It's always nice to find one of those. They're a rare find, actually, so I'm glad we were able to find one of those. Oh, there's another, and there's the Northern Lights without colored. So there you go. I'm always, maybe I'm a bit, so I like the hand-rolled ones. Oh, and there's a Bill Reed. Like more of it's, maybe I find it easier to open them than the machine rolled. The machine rolled goes nice back quite easy. Just gonna take the top off and throw them in there. Just push them back into their casing. I'll send these back to the bank when we're done. And so I kind of go through and I try to, sometimes I'm talking, I kind of lose count, have to recount, but I kind of just kind of keep my roll going, and as I pull out, I get my pile over here. Throw something in, so that keep the count right. Keep it 25 pieces. Oh, there's another black one. Got quite a few of the black ones this time around. So we found 16 serrations, I showed that. And we found the glow in the dark. And I showed you the glow in the dark with the snowy mountains. Which that was actually kind of interesting for me because I kind of had that one sitting around. I didn't know that it actually existed. And I was talking with a friend about it, and he actually didn't know about it as well. So I'm going to actually show him so he can. I think that's kind of an interesting thing. I'll probably just pull this one apart and put it over in the corner here just to. I need some coins for coming up. Hopefully I'll find more than 3 in the last 6 rolls here. Oh, right away, another colored hockey. It's nice. I think the 1996, so there's another Northern Lights, non-colored. So there's 3 variations of that I know of. As I was saying, the 1996, I think there's a 1996 rarity that has beads all around it. I have never stumbled into that. I think that's incredibly rare. But it is there, so I'm never going to say never. Now, I've looked through probably thousands and thousands of dollars of toonies, so I've never seen one, so I guess that would be some. Oh, I was going to keep these out, wasn't I? Stacking for the next ones. So those are just my blanks I'm going to use to fill. So we haven't seen, like I said, that the new 2002 Indigenous one has Queen Elizabeth as well. I don't believe that's King Charles yet. So we haven't. The Mint has actually released a new coin with the King. So that's gonna be interesting when they do that. If they do that, but I believe that's in the workings. Oh, there's no Vimy Reg. I will say we're using these ones. It's not as dirty as like when I'm doing pennies or dimes, old silver dimes. It's just the dirt on your hands is just quite. Got a whole, if you like and subscribe or tell me. I've got a whole bag of early Queen pennies from 64. So sorry, I'm going backwards here. So it'd be from 53 to 64, I think it is. I've got to sort those out. If you'd like to watch that, let me know. I just, we're going to look at the 55, see if we see any if we can find which I've been looking for, non-shoulder fold. Which I have a whole box, which I never found anything. Though, and then we can look at for the hanging fives or hanging fours. That's when the queen from the other side has been, they've had a misstrike, and you can see usually the date hanging. That does happen. Again, we got another. That's all it says. Another black toonie. So these are rolls that were just at Christmas that we pulled out, that we went to the bank and got. So interesting enough, we've got quite a few. Now there's another hockey. So I was telling you before, the hockey has two variations. It's got the colored and the non-colored, right? So there's 2 million of these, I believe, minted, and 1 million of these. So actually these ones are much rarer to find. Now someone can maybe comment or let me know, but I believe the mint actually released rolls of the hockey as well for, you can buy like a collector roll. I know they're doing that with the new indigenous coin as well. I said that was kind of, I mean, the mint's always making money, right? Trying to make money, so it's a business as well. So they are, doesn't make it as coin collectors, doesn't make it lucrative for us, because then it's sort of, people can just buy a whole roll of them. But they're hopefully a limited supply, and they will, you know, after this year, stop producing them. That does mean that there's a whole slew of them out there with people's rolls, which is great as well. So people can find a mint state 66, mint state 67. What it does, it just makes it, sometimes it makes it not as enjoyable makes the value of the coin itself kind of go down. You know, people say that's wrong, but I mean, that's just the name of the game, since it's more of them and more of them that are in good shape. So you've got, you know, you're not just being distributed to the banks and people having to, you know, either order rolls like this and stuff gets into circulation. There's just rolls that are just sitting out there right away that aren't circulated. There's a whole whack of them that aren't never being touched by hands. Maybe dirt. I'm looking at my 2019s, we'll go to those again and find the serrations. The Northern Lights. Again, that's the non-colored one. I mean, I guess the biggest thing of getting through circulated one is finding one that's actually in good condition. That one's in pretty good condition. And the other one's collecting coins, so there's lots that just kind of go through people's hands, keep getting circulated, so they get worn out. And if you think of everybody pulling one out, there's only, you know, let's say for the hockey one, there's only 3 million actually. That's including the colored and the non-colored, and there's 30 million Canadians, so not everybody can have one in Canada. Not everybody wants one, but it's kind of unique seeing it. So some people are just sitting in their pocket at home or maybe in their dresser. So they're always just pulled out, and that's why the Mint has to keep producing coins, because coins are not always circulated. There, oh, there's another header. There we go. That's a really worn one. You can see that the different color. Get that out there. I'll pull it out, but you can see that's quite. It's definitely been circulated much more than the one above it. Another series one, colored. This is the HMS. I can't remember which one it is, but so there's one that has a extra sail in it. I'll look for that. So that one I actually haven't been able to find yet. But I'll have to guess maybe do a sail. I'll have to kind of go through those ones. I think we'll have to pull out about a whole roll of them and see if we can find an extra sail. I think the extra sail, let me just put these away and I'll just show you where I think it is. I haven't found one per se, but I haven't really spent a lot of time looking. So maybe I'll spend some time researching and see if I can figure out how that extra sail works, or maybe someone can comment, let me know. But I believe the extra sail is kind of up here. And my last roll of this box. I got 2 boxes here. What is it? Yeah, might go move on to it. We'll see. Like I said, if you join, and you like you see me, throw a chat in, maybe just so you can like ask a question or just say hi. Again, there's another black toonie right there. A whole slew of them this time. Another Summit series there. Sitting down as I'm kind of getting tired of moving around here. Yeah, we'll just do those 2019s in one quick second. We can kind of go through it. We'll go those 2019s in 1 second. We're going to see if we can get the look at the 16 serration. Put these back in here. And we'll kind of run each of those ones. So that's a box. The toonies have gone through here, so $1,000. And as you can see, we pulled some stuff out. Now we're just going to go through these 16 serrations. the 2019, and we're gonna see if we can pull out another 16 serrations. There's usually a couple in there. I'd say hopefully we'll find another 2, maybe. Like I said, so let's see if I can get on my glasses, because sometimes it's a little bit easier to see. But what we're doing is we're basically lining these up. I think I already see one there. Let's get a couple more here. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. But this one, I'll just put it down, swap it out, and sort of line them up again. And you kind of see how the serrations go along there. Right, just 2 more serrations passed. If you can see that. It's kind of hard. I'm not sure if I can get the better light on this. See if I stand up here. You kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see that. So you see it's just past those 14 and there's 16 serrations there. And I think the camera wants to auto zoom out, so it's throwing it off. But yeah, it goes past. Just gonna double check that I got lined up. Yeah. So if I put another one on the other side, maybe you can see it sticks past. Sticks past. Yeah, so right there, that's my 16 serration right there. Pull that out. Here's the back over here. It's in fairly good condition. Grab some more. So you kind of have, now I know I have my short stack here. So I kind of line up and boom. There's another 16 serrations right away. I'll just check. Oh. It's right there. I picked up 2 right away. There's 2. So it's not as, I guess, unique, but it is unique. Or I've just got a really good pack here. So that's how you just line them up. Sorry if I'm not showing there with the camera. So I sit back down. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, so put this back into my stack over here. I bet you I got about a rule. I think for every like $1,000, I kind of like $50 worth of coins. So I had the 2010s. Now I think, so right there I can see they've already, those are the same. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little research because I think the same thing. I'm not sure, like if I go here, if I grab a 20, yeah. So I don't know if it's, I have to double check, because if I go, there's my 2019, right? I have to check So those are the 16 serrations. Now, I don't know if the 16 serrations are the unique ones of the 2010 or the 14 serrations. So I'm just going to do a little bit of, let me just kind of put these away. So two. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so I kind of have pulled out kind of 2 rolls, which is kind of neat. That's it's probably actually a pretty good box, because usually I don't pull that many. I've got like 2. I actually thought I was going to get 1 roll, but I got 2 rolls of good coins out of that. So I'm just going to quickly look up and see if I can find out. Let's see. So what I know, I guess we could pull the 9-6 and look no ice. It's we probably should spend a bit more time looking at a few of the other ones. Oh yeah, there's a. I'm gonna start looking for that one. That's right. And they're saying, so there's also in this, sorry, these, they both got water lines in them, the water out there. So those are 16s. So we're looking for the 14 serrations in the water. Now, oh, I kind of shoot myself in the foot because I want to look, I'm going to start looking for the 2002 also, which I didn't pull out. What time is it? 6. I mean, you know what? Let's. I'm just gonna open another box since it's early. I don't have to be at work yet. And I'm just gonna look for a few more interesting ones. Let's get this box open. Okay, right away, as you can see, I've got 2 black. And we'll just start with those right away. I'm gonna go the other side so that I don't, since I'm using my knife to open these up. The worst thing to do is kind of just jam the knife right at it and wreck it. So I'm gonna push from this side. I can take that right off the top. This is gonna be my dumping one again. So let's pull up that nice black one right there. Now I'm going to do a little bit of extra looking here. We're gonna start pulling off the 2002s as well. And there's another black toonie. Actually, there's quite a few different variations I don't know about, so I'm going to spend some time doing some more research on that, since I go through so many of these. There's a black one. Another black one. In 2019, we'll pull this side. There we go. Oh. And if you're just joining us, this message asks if you have any questions about the toonies. Like I said, I'm just doing this early in the morning, so for me it's early in the morning, and for other people it's not. And I'm going to be pulling out different variations of the toonies. Look for unique things. So the 2019 for serrations, there's a Bill Reed in color. Like, so there's two variations of that one. I'm not sure if I had a Bill Reed before. I'll see if we can pull it up. But they did have a color version and a non-color version. We'll pull out the 2019s because we're going to look for 16 serrations. And then we're going to be pulling out 2010s, looking for 14 serrations. And then I'm really looking for, I believe, I want to pull up 2002 for a dot. So I'll pull that out, see if we can find that. Which I actually did not know there was a variation like that, so. That's kind of unique for me, so I'll be pulling that out. Now, have I been pulling this? I can tell this one's already been pulled out. No, I don't think so. Looks like it might have been, but this box was sealed, so it just got rolled funny. That one looked like it kind of was already out. I think sometimes with this biggest thing is when I put these back, because we're doing so many, do we get the same rolls back? There's nothing like looking through rolls you've already looked through to make it super exciting. It's a 2010, I'll pull that up. Kind of lost track there, but so I'll just make sure I have 25 pieces in there. Now the composition of these materials hasn't changed since its inception, so there's nothing, as we said earlier, there's nothing unique about its material. It's not like there's any silver in these, they're just steel and nickel. If you think I'm being rough, I'm not too worried about, well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be, because I don't know the date of that one, so it could have been, but these are circulated, so I'm not as concerned if they were brand new rolls. But again, if you think it's been a bit rough, let me know. I can always find a different method. I find that opening these machine rolls are a bit more difficult. They can hurt the fingers. After a while, kind of wear out. Calawan, Nunavut, sorry. We were discussing yesterday about how the Canadian pennies, I got a whole bag of them to look through. We've kind of lost our iconic coin in Canada because we've kind of given that up, which is a bit of a sad state of affairs, given up years ago, but you definitely see the age of them, some of the newer stuff. The shininess of them, as they've been handled by lots of hands and people putting them on buses and paying at parking meters so they can't get banged around. These ones don't look as well machine rolled. They kind of, the end's kind of really kind of floppy, but I'm not sure what that is. This definitely has been, it hasn't been looked at because it's no way someone could roll it that tight. If it did that roll, again, that's, I said some rolls are dead, some are not. That last box I was quite impressed with. Like I said, we got two rolls out of that. Of, you know, some black toonies, some hockey ones. We actually found Northern Lights one. Some glow in the dark. That's the 150th anniversary of Canada. Nothing on those enders. You know, that's a big thing. A lot of people like look at the enders, see if there's anything cool. I find the enders, sure, if it's a hand roll, an ender might be something of what's inside, but otherwise it's just basically the random draw here. These are just picked up in the bank, so. Now I'm just gonna pull that. Looks like it might have. I'm looking for a specific thing. I need my glasses to look for that, but I'm gonna pull that aside because I want something I'm looking for. And here's this other thing I'm looking for today. I'm looking for this in the 2002. I'm looking for, and I'm not sure if I can see it, but there's a small dot in the H. But I can't see it because it's probably pretty small. So I'm just gonna put it aside as well because I can't see it right now. And I have to go with some glasses on it. So I'll grab those in a second. I think I might need to count this roll. I kind of lost count because I was kind of focusing on something else that which happened. It's not too hard. I can just. See how bad a count I got that time. Yeah. Definitely was not paying attention there. But hey, recognize it, fix it, right? I went back to the bank what I took, so it's easy for me to do another quick check. Make sure I've got 25 pieces in a roll. There's nothing worse than getting a roll from the bank and having to throw in some extra coins because someone else has decided to not pack them properly. No enders here again. looking here. There we go. Very quickly looking down it. Yeah, so if you joined me earlier, you'll notice that the last box that we did, I did 2 boxes, it was, you can see what we pulled out was much favorable. This box was a bit of a, if you go back and start the video, it's definitely much more favorable. We found some, definitely found some 16 serration 2019, and we found glow in the darks. This box has been, which does happen, is a bit of a dud. But we have to go through it. So I think it's like oh, that looks a nice variation. We'll go through those in a quick second and see if we can find any of the 16 serrations. I've definitely lost count again in this one. Just pausing and looking for something and easily get distracted, so. Plus we're also sitting here doing, one box, not too bad, but 2 by yourself is a bit, and 1 sitting can be a bit, gets a bit much. I'm not sure if that's just because it's looking over and over again, or if it's just sitting down, you kind of get lackadaisical with it. But yeah, I find if I'm doing a box at a time, a little bit more sort of focus on it. So I'm going to go quickly. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to just go through those 19 serrations over there. Sorry, look at the 2019, see if we can find the 16 serration. That's a black, but it's really kind of, oh, these haven't been, I think I feel like my eyes are failing me at this moment. I keep forgetting to pick up, add to mine that I'm pulling out. That's my biggest. I did it again, didn't I? Okay, so let's put these in. We're just going to go through those 2019s, like 75-16 serration. I have like the 12010 I pulled out. We're looking for the 14 serration on that one. This is before we basically pick them up. We're going to look, line them up. Now, I do have a couple I've pulled out already. So if I'm having problems looking, thinking that I have a 16, I have a couple over here, I think that I pulled out. Yeah, so this one's a 16 serration, so I quickly look, and that's definitely, these are all just 14s. 14. Now there's a 2010. I can pull it out and quickly look at it because it's going to be 16 serrations. You can see that. So that's actually a more common one. So I'm just going to put that back here, put all these back here, and continue on. I think we'll just finish up this box here, and then we'll be kind of a I can pick one up right off the top, huh? They almost can feel they don't fit properly. There's an amnesty right there. Bimmy Rage side. Okay, those ones up there. Look at those again. So I guess that's when you start looking to a lot. There's either you get accustomed to looking for what imperfections are, or as I said, when I kind of get tired, I kind of sometimes overstep them. So that's why I wanted to kind of finish up, because I'm now kind of feel like I'm kind of just as I said, I'm losing count again. So not the greatest thing. You're using money and counting. If you're not keeping track of what you're doing, it can be a very expensive error. That was in 2019, which I didn't even see when I was going through it. Oh, but you know what? I think I keep putting 2019s because I pulled them out the side. So I think now I'm kind of getting a little bit tired and kind of throwing in coins I've already looked at. So I think we have another half dozen rolls we can kind of run through, and then we'll call it a day on these. And if you have any questions, please ask. I'm always interested in having feeling some questions or just dialogue about what we're looking for, or maybe what you want to look for. Oh, there's another. There we go. In pretty good shape. $19. Oh, there's another non-lights. That's the non-colored version. So it's the 150th anniversary of Canada. About the 2019s. You just joined us. We're looking for variations in the Canadian tuning. Certain years have particular, like 2019 I just pulled out has 16 serrations. Some have 16 serrations, some don't. So we'll pull those out and have a look at them. There's the Northern Lights again. The non-colored, the colored one right down there. There's Sir John A. McDonald there. I think there's one thing. So after you pull these out, we want to make sure you put them in something a bit more, not just back in these paper rolls. I'll put them in there just for after here, just for moving up to when we store them. But I like using like a plastic coin roll, just so it gives it more, protects the coins as well. It's much easier to organize. I think we should shoot a video of organization, just because I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to coins, because they can get sort of like anything. It's the floor of coins everywhere, and it's just sometimes a big mess that you're trying to maybe sort out, but you don't get to. So I think it's important to sort of start right away with the organization. I know for myself that just letting it kind of go even for a little bit, you can have a mass of just coins everywhere, and then you sort of don't know what to do after a while with them. In the sense that you're just sort of, you're going to get back to it and you don't. And then all of a sudden you have a plethora of coins that you thought you knew something about, which now you don't know anything about, because there's the hockey series one again. I think I like the colored version. There's the two, right? Colored, non-color. Again, this one is more unique. There's only 1 million of these created. There's 2 million of these. Only 4 more rolls, that's not too bad. I think we'll be able to get to them, and I can go and look through those. See if we can find 16 serrations. So right away we don't have any black ones in there. They're hockey. So I think I've lost count again, so I'm not even gonna bother because I know I lost count there. I believe I pulled 2019 out as well. Just pack these up and I'll get on to the next roll. Yeah, I did. I missed one. I pulled one out. That's what I need someone from that. It's just to basically say, hey, I missed one. I'm sure that'll help me out at some point, but not help me out in other times as I have people just saying you've missed one for entertainment value. So let us know what you'd like to see us hunt for. We've got to pull forward stuff we can look through. These ones we're looking through right now, as I said, because we were looking for the black toonie up in the corner there. So we got probably went through, I feel like, I know for myself I went through about 10,000 coins. Some 10,000 coins, $10,000 worth of coins, so 5,000 coins to get looking for these. D-Day. Some people like throwing that in the fire, or definitely been beating that one. That should be pulled out just because it's seen better days. And the mint will probably at some point, when it gets back there, we'll pull that out. The 2010, we're going to look for the 14 serrations. I feel like, again, I messed up with my counting. And there, that's the last last one. I basically pulled it out, pulled out 2019 and then put it back in. It makes it a bit slower, like I said. I feel like you can do a roll kind of in 45 minutes. Sorry, box in 45, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That's without having to, that's just kind of just sitting here, just doing it. So, makes it a bit tougher when you're trying to have a conversation as well as, I was just sitting here pulling stuff out, it'd be a little bit easier. But that's kind of not sharing then, so. And that's what I was trying to look for, is to share. That's what we're looking for. So I'll take my lumps, having a few errors. I'm pausing on what you see as obscure numbers. It's just I'm trying to see them. I think I'm. So if you're wondering why I just pulled down there, that was a D-Day. Oh, look at that thing. I've got some. Sounds a nice defacing of that, huh? Okay. Looks like it's been dragged across the railway tracks. Okay, one more, and I'm going to go to the 16 serrations. By my helper, we would basically have him just load these back up. He's not here right now, so. So we'll put these, after these are go off, we'll sort these out into tubes of the variations of years and what they actually are. I think that's probably one of the best things we'll do, is we'll show how we actually store everything. That's kind of one of the biggest things, I think, is the coin collecting, is how to store and sort your stuff out. There's a black toonie. It's in pretty good shape there. Okay, so I'm going to look at these 2019, see if we can find a 16 serration. So as I said, I just kind of stack them up and look. Line them up. Got the 16 serration right there. Again, because you can see it's longer. This one right here, so I'll just move it to the, you can kind of see that. and I have a 16 serration, I can kind of park everything beside it. Kind of go through. Looks like another one. Put that one down. Yeah. Line them up. 16 is just two more. Then so those are going to be 16. Now if I bring a 2010 up here, if it's 16, oh, there's 14 serrations. The 2010. That's what I'm looking for 2010. So 16 serrations for the 2019 and 14 serrations for the 2010. And then I'm just going to look quickly. I need some glasses, but I want to look at these. I'm going to look for, this is the 2006. I want the 2002. This 2002. These ones. I'm looking for the 2002, and these ones. I'm looking for the dot in the H up here, but I think I'm going to leave a little bit microscope in my glasses. I can't see. It's pretty small. So I'll have to see if I can look for those. And then in the 2000, these ones, I was going to look for, there's a pedestal on the 0 here. But again, I'm going to have to get my glasses and see if I can find those. So I'll have a look for those. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching and enjoy your day.